Hey Ashley, Jack here with Woodridge Ford. I appreciate you so much for reaching out. I hope you're having a great day today. This actually worked out pretty well. I got two trucks that we're interested in parked right next to each other, so I'm gonna be able to compare the front ends for you directly, and I'm also gonna show you the interiors of each one. This is your standard limited interior. It's the only option, the one that you're kind of a fan of. And then I do have a black interior, white 350 Platinum right next to us here, which actually the white truck here potentially may be available, but either way, if not, I can still find you whatever you need. I'll go anywhere across Canada for you to get you the right truck. So let's get started here. I'm gonna give you a little walk around. We'll start with the exteriors, and then I'll hop back into the comfy cozy part here and show you the difference between the two trucks. All right, so here we have an azure gray, which I know, to be honest, it's more like a blue. I think they actually may have changed the name this year and made it a little bit more blue. This is a limited front end. So you see it's just got the straight lines in the center portions of the grille here. And then going over to the Platinum front end, you have these kind of divots here in between. And this one's actually the white color that you were interested in here. Now, the biggest difference when you go up to a limited, both are going to be high trim trucks, and you can have a lot of options that compare between each other. One thing that's going to be is that the interior itself in that truck here is particular to this truck. You cannot get a higher luxury level of interior than in this one, and it only comes standard on the high output engine. So I know that and that's why the main reason why you're seeing the standard price jump between the two. Now I have a lot of limiteds. If you get a high output Platinum, that are going to be very close to limited prices, some even more. So it does come down to features and options. So there's kind of the front end comparison there between the two of them. But I'm going to hop in the interior now so you can check that out. Both trucks will have power running boards. Now the limited, it's going to have everything standard. Every feature. Your panoramic sunroof up top here is going to be standard, which I can open up that for you. Oh, I didn't turn on the accessory power. So these limited seats are going to be very, very plush. They're super cushy, crazy soft. Like, I mean, the back of them, like, look at that. That's just, it's unreal, honestly. It's not even fair. Like, you shouldn't even be allowed to have an interior this comfy in a truck. Massaging seats on both sides, cooling seats on both sides, heated steering wheel. Here's kind of some of the trims here. You got a nice carbon fiber there, some accents, full leather wrap dashboard. Here's some carbon fiber accents, all leather wrapped here with a nice off-white piping. Now this is kind of and this is the biggest thing, is that some people might prefer more of the black plastics. So you have lighter, like, kind of gray plastics on the interior, broken up with like black inserts. But this isn't a black leather. It's like the sunlight kind of really washes this out. It almost is like a blue navy with like a hint of green almost. It's definitely a unique interior. It looks pretty awesome, and I hope this is picking it up quite well. So one thing is, if you go over to like the other truck next to, I'll show you, this headliner here is a lighter interior. This is also a suede headliner, you know, just for that extra luxury there. Very thick, cushy center console here with your limited badging. Both trucks are going to have wireless charge pads. Both trucks are going to have heated, cooled seats, heated steering wheel. Both trucks are going to have massaging sheets. in this. Here, I'll hop over to the back here. We got rear heated seats as well. Auxiliary power ports here. Fast charging ports. The interior though is definitely pretty darn cool in these. Crazy comfortable. It really doesn't do it justice until you sit in it as to how cushy these seats are. They really just suck you in. Like you don't even realize you're honestly in a truck in the first place. Both trucks are gonna have nice big digital dashboards. One thing that's gonna be standard option is the heads-up display on the Limited. Here, let me open up this big old sunroof. So you got a full panoramic sunroof all the way to the back seat. Of course, like most panoramic sunroofs, only the first half is actually gonna open as a functional sunroof. And then both trucks are gonna have 360 view cameras. So you got full view all the way around, and then you can also actually change the view. So if you just want a front camera, front 180 degree view, you got a just simply rear view camera. Oh Jesus. This is your high mount fifth wheel camera. Most of the standard option is going to be your fifth wheel prep group in this. So you can either just drop in a gooseneck or it's ready for a fifth wheel receiver. And then you also have a bumper pull hitch camera right off the back of the tailgate. It's gonna have, you got standard electronic tailgate up and down with the key fob or with the interior buttons here. Standard trailer brake controller built in. Pro trailer driver. Now I'm sure you're already a pro trailer driver, so you probably don't need to ever use this, but if you ever need a hand, you're kind of struggling with to back up your trailer, the Fords do have that configuration as well. I can almost guarantee you'll probably never use it, but it's there. This one has the FX Sport package, so it does have a locking diff in the rear as well, and it's a posi, which is an option on both trucks if you want the electronic locking diff and posi rear end. Truck's gonna have your adaptive cruise control, both will have that. Lane keep assist, both will have that, along with the Blue Cruise, which is the centering and self-driving, which is, I know it seems kind of scary, but both are great. These new Ford mirrors here are power folding, heated for both mirrors, and they're power telescopic. So if you got a really wide, you can power them out as well, which is super handy. These are probably the best mirrors I've actually tried out on any of the brands between GM, Dodge. I've been very impressed with these trucks so far. So I hope this gives you a pretty good idea of what you can expect with going to a limited trim. Now that is something I would have to source in for you. I only have one truck between all three of my stores, one limited coming in, and it's black with this interior. Now, if you decide that the limited trim does make the most sense for you, then let me know. We're gonna figure out what configuration we wanna go with, and then what I'll do is source out all across Western Canada here and see what I could bring in for you. That way you're not running all over Timbuktu, and that's not a problem. This truck that I'm currently sitting in was not mine. I brought this one in for another client that purchased it over the phone. So let's hop over to the other one so you can compare, and then I guess we'll talk to you soon. All right, so this is kind of something that was somewhat on your list. So we got the Star White paint job, which is the Tri-Coat Pearl White. I'll give you a little close-up here so you can really, oops, Jesus. So you can kind of really capture what we're looking at. I know it's pretty tough to tell in this light. But it really is a beautiful paint job. Tons of shimmer, lots of spark in it. All right, I'll give you one last front end comparison here between the two trucks. And then we can hop inside. So when you go to the limited trim, or sorry, Lariat trim, we go to a black interior, black plastics. The interior, you know, like your whole roof line and everything's all black. This one has some suede kind of carpeting, not carpeting, it's suede, accents instead of what like the other one is there. And then it's a kind of orangey brown sort of piping accent color. And then same on our seat here. So we got that same kind of orange trim on here with the stitching and suede little inserts here. Again, very cushy seats, not quite to the extreme of the limited seats that have lots of extra cushion through the center and up in the shoulders, but I can promise you definitely won't ever complain about these seats either. Big heavy bolstering here. Also power adjustable and massaging seats. Nice little platinum badge here with the same kind of suede coloring. Of course, same coloring throughout your steering wheel. All leather wrapped here. So like see the limited trim, like where this whole dashboard was all leather wrapped and everything. Ooh. Both have the same B&O sound system in them. Key on this one here. So in this here you got a full black roof, all black plastics. And I think that's probably why that's my reasoning as to why the Platinum trim is probably the most popular trim package to purchase. Just because that interior on the limited trim might just be a bit more of a particular taste. I think it's beautiful, but some people don't like all the lighter coloring on the interior. So that's why they might vert to the Platinum trim. Got power boards on this bad boy as well. And then hop into the back here. This one also has rear heated seats. And then here's a little factory rim comparison between your Platinum rim and your limited wheels. Both trucks have the fifth wheel preparation in there, and you have your box lights, auxiliary power there, so that's good for like a fridge, generator, cooler, whatever you may need, power tools. And then just under here is your plugs for your fifth wheel trailer if you need be. So I hope this video was helpful, and yeah, give me a shout back, 587-444-0076. I look forward to helping you.